Kenny Chesney kicks off his new tour. Has Brice kicked off a new career? And Blake Shelton's kicking out new music. All these stories coming at you now. Let's start the download. Welcome to another episode of Country Download. I'm your host, Shane Talon, and each week I'm joined by the lovely Samantha Stevens and the so lovely the Ant-Man. What's up, guys?
Hey, boys.
This is the show where we give you an insider's point of view on all of the country music news, headlines, and topics that you're talking about, but we do it in a short time frame, so let's get right to it. The hit ABC show Nashville. Rumor has it that the actual cast, the actors, are going on tour to perform for live audiences. What do you guys think?
I don't know. This should be called the rest of the cast from Nashville. I do know that Hayden Panettiere is horrible stage fright. She's not going to do it. Connie Britton has been often critical of her own singing and says this is not something for me right now. So who else? I mean, it's just everybody else from the show.
Don't get me wrong. You know I love Connie Britton and she walks on water, but this is hardly the D-list Nashville cast show. I personally would be just as interested to see Gunnar and Scarlett on the road. I love them. You know, Claire Bowen and Sam Palladio, they're working on their music, doing their thing, right. And they had a lot of growth on the show. Sign me up.
The cool thing is they actually do sing on this show, and I, Sam and Claire have both been talking to record labels trying to get their own record deal. So I'm sure they're taking full advantage of their celebrity from the show to become country stars themselves.
Yeah, I get it.
We'll see what happens. Brice, we all love his music. He's had huge success with recent number ones as an artist, but now he's going back into the studio as a producer. What do you guys think of this?
There's no question in my mind that Lee is an amazing producer, and with this new project he's working on will continue to be amazing. He's already proven himself as a great songwriter as well. The thing that worries me, and y'all know I love him, I want him to be the superstar he is, and I just don't want any side venture that he embarks on to really take away from that. The fact that he is an artist and he is amazing and he deserves to be a country music superstar. That's my only reservation.
Sam, I don't think anybody's going to lose sight of that. I mean, he's been writing for a long time before anybody really heard him sing, and so he's continuing to write. He's also now really a legitimate artist. I think this is just another step in his musical evolution, and I say more power to you, Lee. I love it that he's producing.
Well, the band that he's producing is a duo called American Young, and we were lucky enough to catch up with them on the country road, and this is what they sent us.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I'm John.
And I'm Christy.
And we're American Young. We are obviously just putting the finishing touches on our single that'll be out right around the corner, and we're so excited for you to hear it.
And we'd like to thank you so much for all of your support.
Yes, we love Country Download. Now, excuse us, we got to get back to mixing.
Thanks, guys. That was nice.
Yeah, you know, John Stone, he produced Lee's latest album, so it's kind of like you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Hey, that's a good thing.
Without a doubt. And I am friends with John, and he was nice enough to stop by my house last week and let me hear their debut single before anyone else, and it's pretty
cool.
good.
Love that.
All right, now we got some new artists to talk about in our Twang segment, and I'm going to start with you, Ant-Man. Drake White, the foot stomping Drake White. What do you think?
He is a foot stomper. He is from Hokes Bluff, Alabama. I think we should all take an SEC road trip and stop by Hokes Bluff, Alabama, and maybe do the show there sometime.
Whoop,
What do you think?
I'm down with that.
There is more passion that comes from this guy than it should be allowed by any one person. He is amazing. And that's what everybody looks for from an artist is, are they really believing what they're singing? This guy does. His first song is called The Simple Life. I think it's him. I think it's his way of life, and you can tell by the way he sings it. They did say they had to brace some of the stage sometimes because he gets into it, foot stomping, he's down, he's ready to go, and I can't wait for you guys to hear him.
I love that. Okay, and so after we leave Alabama, we're going to my home state of Georgia from a Georgia girl, Joanna
like
Smith.
that.
I love this girl. I've been a fan of Joanna for so long, and she's just amazing. She had a couple of really great songs out, Getting Married, Story of My Life, and then also We Can't Be Friends. These are real songs that fans can relate to, and she's got a new one coming out called Girls Are Crazy. I've been sampling it on her website. It's amazing. Big things coming from her. She's the most pure, beautiful country voice. I love Joanna, and you're going to love her too.
I love them both, and to speak on them both, Drake invited us recently to his house, and he played acoustically on his own front porch. It was incredible. And I love Joanna Smith's music, but I also love listening to her talk because she sounds just like Dolly Parton.
That accent's awesome!
I know you guys are both huge Kenny fans. He
Oh,
kicked
yeah.
off his tour recently in Tampa, Florida to almost 50,000 people. Incredible.
Yeah. 48,000 people don't lie, y'all. It was absolutely amazing for Kenny. You know, I think it's so great. The lineup is awesome. You've got Eli Young Band, Eric Church, Casey Musgraves on this tour with him. And what a great guy he is. He fosters these new artists, and it's just amazing. Like, he brought Casey out to sing Come Over with him as a duet. How many superstars would take time during their show to do something like that?
I love it that Kenny also handpicks these guys. He handpicked EYB, handpicked Casey Musgraves to go out with him. And anywhere that Kenny sets down one of these tours, it instantly becomes summer from that point forward. So congratulations, Tampa. It's now summer there.
Absolutely. And a funny quote from him, he said, "It's Florida, it's near the ocean,
Yeah.
and these fans are off the chain," which I thought was hilarious to hear Kenny Chesney say off the chain.
Okay, go Kenny.
We all love Blake Shelton, and we all love his music, and there's new music coming very, very soon. Guys, what have you heard?
Yeah, it comes out on the 26th. This brand new album based on a true story is what it's called. And it is a lot like the song you've already heard, Sure Be Cool If You Did. Got to hear some cuts from this. And I cannot wait for everybody else to grab this CD because it is amazing. If you love that song, you're going to love this album.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Blake about the new album too, mostly because I know it's been kind of frustrating with him being on The Voice. He's been speaking out a little bit about that in the media too. This is a chance for him to get back to focusing on his music. He's going to be out on the road this summer, which is exactly what he does. That's what he's passionate about. So the album release is going to be the launch of all that. Go Blake.
Well, going back to what we talked in a previous episode, you know, he's been through a lot of life changes. It'll be interesting to see if his music, his new music, reflects those changes. So I'm looking forward to hearing it as well. Well, guys, that's it. The download is over, but we're back next week. Don't worry. I know you guys get so sad you don't get to hang out with me every week, but we're back next Friday, and all of you out there, make sure you subscribe to all of the awesome content here on Country Now, and follow us on Twitter at Country Now TV. Until next time, we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.